Alright, welcome back to another video. On today's little session, just going to go through a rundown of how I'm going to be installing some coilovers on the IS200s. It's just nothing special, just the eBay coilovers. They're called MaxSpeedingRods. These do have a dampener setting on them. So, there's that. Get that on later. The main reason is obviously I want to go lower, but additionally one of my stock ones spring snapped off, so that is meant to be connected here. One day I was just driving over a speed bump and just heard a massive bang, and when I investigated further it seemed like a broken one, so it's about due for a change anyway. I've already done the side that was broken, just for referencing. So that's already installed in there. Everything was a breeze. Just make sure you spray some like rust bolt seizing lubricant on there beforehand to just loosen them up. But yeah, I'll go through a rundown of how I did it. Right, so now we're going to head to the front. Fairly straightforward again. So just a small one that's holding this line on. 10mm for that one. Then we have the coil, the actual suspension. You can see it. This one. There's two on either side. So that's a 17. And potentially might have to lose this anti-roll bar link. There's an Allen key that fits in there, and that is a 5mm for the Allen key and a 14mm for the nut. I think that's everything. Yes, we have a 12mm for those three on top. Once all that's loose, remember to put plenty of lubricant on it. And we'll see and slide the old one out. Alright, so once you've removed all your bolts, you should slide your old ones out. Get ready to put your new ones in. Just repeat the previous steps. Slide it back up exactly how you took it off, and then bolt it back up. Same as the rears really. And yeah, come back to how it's on with the wheels on. Alright, so first of all, jack your car up, put some jack stands to secure it in place, and then take your wheels off. Mine's already off. I would recommend, as I said before, use some penetrating spray, something to pick up from Halfords. It seems pretty good. There's 5mm bolts. There's two up here, sorry it's a bit dark. They're 12mm, I think. And we have that one, this one which is for the suspension, and then one here which is quite big. I'll get back to you on the sizing. Just spray them with some penetrating spray and let it settle for a bit. Right, so these are the bolts I've removed. The first one is a 12mm, and you will also need like a spanner on the other side because the other bolts will spin. So there's two bolts. Alright, that's them two I've removed from the actual suspension. They're also 12. Then we have the one for the suspension, and that is a 20. And same for this one here. Oh yeah, remember your camber settings, which I didn't, but I'm getting it aligned anyway, so yeah, you're gonna have to hit these out. So I use a mallet and screwdriver or anything that you can get your hands on, and plenty of penetrating spray. So all bolts are out, except for, is it these ones? Well, these 14mm. Yeah. So I left them in just to hold the suspension up for now, because it'll just drop down. Next step is just trying to move this down, try and get that bottom arm out, and yeah, just wiggle it out until it's completely out of your way. Right, so here it is, another one out. Fairly decent shape still. Next step would be to just put the new ones in place. So top 3 bolts will just go through there, but I recommend putting in the bottom first. Slide the bottom in the groove, place it generally around the middle bolt, and then wiggle it into the top one. If any problems, just adjust the coilovers to make it shorter. Alright then, so once you've got it in place, just have someone to hold the suspension whilst just tighten up the bolts. Don't have to tighten them too tight for now, just relatively in place. And then I would recommend just doing a little wire wheel into your bolts and put some lubricant on it. Firstly, what I did, I put the suspension bolt through just so I can keep the arm up. Yeah, just replace the other ones, the other 2, and jobs are good then, really. Right, so once all your bolts are tightened up, just adjust your coilovers to whatever ride height you want. I've measured from the top of here to the bottom of here, and that is 1.5 inches. So I'll see how that looks first, and I might have to adjust it later. You can adjust it using your spanners that's provided. But yeah, I'll put the wheels on and see how it looks. Right, so moment of truth, see how low it is. And it can go lower, by the way. Look at that. It's not too bad, is it? Some eBay coilovers. We'll see. I'll have to adjust it because the other side's a bit higher. Right, so rears are done. Show you how to do the fronts next. Alright, as you can see, it's all completed. So ran out of light in my last update, but managed to get the coilovers on the next day and just gave the car a wash. Had a little issue with the driver's side fronts because the anti-roll bar link, the bolt were just frozen, so I ended up using a very big mole grip just to hold it in place so it's not spinning. Managed to get the bolts off, but I damaged it in the process, so I had to order some new anti-roll bar links. Got them on, and it's all good to go now. I've adjusted all the ride height and the dampener. It's probably on just mid. This is 24 way coilovers, so I can adjust it 24 different ways. Currently I have on 10, which is closer to just hardness and more comfort. I found with the comfort with these coilovers, when I turned it up to more comfortable, it was quite bouncy on the road, so just turned it down a bit, but found it to where I like it now. Yeah, not much more to say. If you have any questions, just leave a quick comment down below and I'll try my best to get back to you. Thank you very much for watching.